Okay, and welcome back. Um, didn't get around to recording the episode last night like I thought I might. So here we are today, and I've been just making a bunch of iron. I went mining, got a bunch of iron. I did a little bit of thumb crafting to double 34 of it, so, made it a little bit more than it would have been otherwise. But I'm just going to take all that and just kind of empty that out a little bit. Okay. Do we have a skeleton hanging around somewhere? It sure sounds like it. Anyway, wonder where he is. Is he down here? He must be down here. Well, I have no idea where he is, but I can definitely hear him. Getting tons of ender pearls from those ender lilies now, which is super convenient. Okay, so I'm just gonna kind of, well, you know what, he's probably in this stupid little cave over here. I don't even know why I keep this cave around. I guess it's for the mushrooms, but man, it's probably more trouble than it's worth. Okay. Oh, there he is. That's fine. Okay. So, anyway, getting to the episode today. We will be... Put a stack of iron there. We're going to go ahead and launch into space today, I've decided. Which should be very exciting indeed. Okay, so that should be good. Put the mushrooms away. So I've made most of the preparations. A few things I haven't done, of course. Let's take this grass block. A few things I haven't done, like... Oh, one thing I know I need to do. Yeah. Might need more than this at some point, but they made these torches, these glowstone torches that work in space. And actually get double yield for those, so that's cool. And I think I've got pretty much all I need. Oh, crap. Okay, well, I gotta stop doing flux-related stuff until I get this figured out, because I'm getting too much flux right now. Let me make a stack of compressed steel, because I think that's going to be the most useful. And we're getting a wisp from that. And we definitely lost a few bricks on that, too. Yeah, it appears to be... I just can't tell what's going to happen with that. I guess, theoretically, it's going to boil over into a tainted block again. I don't have to worry about the animals this time, but... Terra is one thing I don't need. I literally am just going to throw that. Those things are useful early on, but boy, once you get so many Terras that, like I have, that you just don't need them. Okay, I've got 48 dirt, that should be enough. So anyway, what I need to do now is grab all this stuff, of course. I'll grab that. Okay, that should be good in terms of material that I'll be taking. Can I just, like... Okay. I guess I better wait for that thing to manifest itself. Now, one thing that I gotta do, well, I guess we'll do this while we're waiting for that to play itself out. Um, we need to build some more oxygen-related stuff. I was gonna do that off camera, but I didn't. Alright, let's do this here. So let me see if I have any in here. I do have a little bit there. I'm gonna take the 10 as well. Those wafers. Okay. I made some more advanced wafers. That's fine. I'll do 32 silicon. And those are going fine, so that's good. I'll just let that finish, and then I'll put some more iron in. Okay, and let's let that go. And then what we can do in the meantime, I'm waiting for that to convert to like a taint monster. Ooh. If it's that monster, I better be ready to fight it. Okay, so maybe I better put some stuff away while I'm waiting. So in order to make what I'm looking for, first of all, I need like a couple of these fans, so let's make a couple of those. Do I have these? Yeah. How do I do the basic wafer? I always forget. Diamond and redstone torch, okay. Let me get a diamond from below and make a stack of basic wafers. Maybe I'll do 2. Which I think will give me 6. I just want to have them ready to go. I got quite a few diamonds in that mining run, so I don't mind using a couple. But I just want to have everything ready to go so that when we get up there, it's not going to be difficult at all. Okay, so I'll put these in. And that should go. And I'll sleep so I get more solar power. I'm really anxious for this monster to pop out. And it hasn't yet. There's probably some Thaumcraft item that would head that off. But we'll have to get there. Okay. So 6 basic wafers, that's great. And that is paused because it gets worried when it doesn't think it has enough power. Alright, I guess I'll wait on that. Could just do that one. Alright, I'll let that go. And then next thing is, okay, so what I'm doing, oxygen. Ooh, I do want an oxygen storage module. Oh, that looks good. I want that. So in order to get that, I have to make 3 of these. Which should be easy if I have red wool. Okay, I tell you what, let's go get some red wool and we'll come back. So I'll have to go over to my warehouse real quick. In theory, I need 9 red wool. And I'll take white wool as well, because I can easily dye it. tell you what, let me, let's get rid of that. Okay. And I basically got rid of all my Thaumcraft stuff. So I'm going to put generic objects in here. Grab another stack of dirt while I'm at it. Yeah, I'll leave that. That's fine. Okay, so let's go back. That solar panel looks great up there, by the way. I think it would be amusing if my tower got completely tainted while I was gone. So I came back and like the Mage's Tower had gone completely to the dark side. That would be awesome. Alright. Looks like I had a little bit of a chat in the last episode. I just wasn't reading it at the time. So I was just checking on that. I just refreshed the chat page though, so if you happen to join me, say hi. Try to say hi as well. Okay, I'll make that all red. Alright. No action there yet. Okay, so I do need these 10 canisters. Well, I need 10 in general, so let me just grab that 10. It's opening up quite a bit of space on the actual shuttle. We'll have to fill that up at some point. But, you know, obviously in order to get these, those, I'll need some more 10. Well, I'll need 10 canisters. I'll need some more compressed iron is what I really need. Or, steel, you know. So let's get that compressing, and while that's going, I will make some canisters. Wonder if I maybe should throw a thing of 10 in the infernal furnace. Oh, we got another wisp. Nice. Guess if we need Thaumcraft related crystals, we can just go up there and get them. Okay, so I was going to do 10 in the infernal furnace. I'm excited to get going with Thaumcraft. It's so nice to have a Mage's Tower. Okay, so we'll let that go. Whatever. I gotta go up anyway. Okay. No magic creatures yet. Can't tell if it's getting bigger or not. Okay, so then... Really, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to grab a battery. Okay. Hoping to launch by tomorrow during the day. That is my goal. Let's throw this battery in here. Should make my process a little bit more efficient. Okay, and that should go into 10. I'll take the first two that we get. Okay, now we can do these two. Okay. And then I need 6 more. So 1 more after this. And we are starting to get a power drain here. I'll just let it go until it runs out, but in the meantime we can do this. Okay, oxygen storage module, that's awesome. Okay, let that power recharge there, and then, so do you have the oxygen storage module, oxygen detector, which could be useful. So it's one, need a couple of those. Three steel, 2 redstone, and aluminum. I think I have aluminum in here. Oh, oh, we got the guy. Okay, and we died fighting it, but we did kill it, so that's good. And let me just make sure we don't get any taint from him. Those guys are pretty menacing, to be honest. I don't see any permanent taint-related blocks. I check down here. I think that should clear up. I'm not sure that I can reach that. I can't reach it right here. I'll check on that on my way up. But glad to have that taken care of. Another Vitium crystal. Always nice. Get the 10 from there. We're getting plenty of 10 nuggets as well. So let me convert those to ingots as well. Of course it did forestry for some reason, not galacticraft, that's okay. Okay, and with that, let's go back to the top of the tower. And let's get rid of this death marker. Okay, and let's grab our stuff. Okay. And do I have those, yes I do. So let me repair the damage real quick. Let's see. So that goes over 2, 3. And then it goes 1 to 1 to 1, okay. So this goes there. Okay, damage repaired. Put the rest of these up here. And let's put the storage module on the ship. Okay. So look and see if there's anything else I need from here right now. Let me grab this aluminum. Okay, I think we're good. Let me quickly try to get a couple more of those. And I'm going to put the battery up here to charge that up. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to make that. That's alright. We'll get it in the morning. Okay, so let me just check on where we're at. So oxygen detector, 2 vents, a basic wafer, 2 of those, 1 of those. I have no steel. I gotta wait for morning. So let's take a snooze. Okay. My goal... One second, I got a text message here. Tell you what, I gotta go give somebody a ride real quick. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna finish out this episode in like 5 to 6 minutes, and then we'll do a second episode where we actually launch. Okay, so let's finish this episode by preparing, and then we'll actually launch next time. Let's see here, compressed iron. Okay, let that go. And then, while that's going, let's see about an oxygen sealer. We need a couple more vents and a fan. Oxygen decompressor, I think, could be useful. An oxygen bubble. The oxygen sealer outputs oxygen into a sealed room only. The oxygen bubble distributor just releases oxygen and it goes wherever it can. That's the main difference. So probably want one of each, or at least one of one. So I think what I'm going to do, wait for that to charge up, grab this battery, and I'm just going to put a stack of iron on here, see how much of that I can get, and then in the meantime, I can start building stuff. Okay, so let's do the oxygen bubble distributor. 2 fans, 2 vents. I've got 2 fans, I've got 2 vents. Aluminum and iron in the corners, okay. Okay, that's great. Oxygen bubble distributor. And we will see here that I'm getting quite the collection of parts in here. Oxygen storage, oxygen bubble distributor. Okay. And we're out of power, okay. Boy, that one solar generator, I shouldn't have put the other one in the ship so soon. But that's okay. We're making progress. Okay, now the next one that I want, I do have an oxygen collector and this thing. I could just grab both of these, the oxygen compressor and collector. As a matter of fact, I think I will. I can more easily make these again down here than up in space, so let me just take these for simplicity. Okay, and then I will stick these on. Oxygen compressor, oxygen collector. And more cable, which is always useful. Okay, so we're getting close here. Now we'll do an oxygen compressor, oxygen decompressor. Do I need that? Alright, so I'm looking that up. What it does is it takes oxygen from an oxygen tank. Hold on. Okay, sorry, I had to check my message here. Actually, I think I may be okay. I think I don't need to give the person that ride, so... Okay, so the oxygen decompressor distributes oxygen into an atmosphere from an oxygen tank. I think I'm going to forego that particular one for now. Boy, it's hard to tell the difference between the iron and the tin there, isn't it? Let me do this one. Get some more of that compressed steel going. Alright. So the only other one that I probably want is the sealer. So I do need two vents and a fan. The fan is easy to remember because it looks funny. The vents are also, I'm getting better at remembering. And they basically are just this with 10. I need 2 of those. Alright. I'm getting a pretty good flow today on this one. Oh, there it goes. I was wondering about that. Okay, and I'll put this in here, and then I'll just do a whole stack of 10 and see how much I can get out of that. Okay, and so the oxygen sealer then is steel on top. Do I have steel? Yes, I do. Okay, so we can go like this. Okay, and that is our oxygen sealer. That is excellent. So I'm basically trying to get all of my cargo, all my machinery on here in the cargo compartment. Okay. And so that is going to do it for oxygen. Now there's one other thing that I wanted. If I look up module, I already made the oxygen storage module. I do want the energy storage module, which is 3 batteries with steel. Now a battery is compressed 10 around a coal and a redstone, so I can easily make that. Put it back in there. Okay, so if I take, let's make 2 of these. I can probably use that third one there if I want to. Oh, actually, that gave me quite a few batteries. More batteries than I needed. Okay. So then what I would do is take 3 of these. Oh, okay, yeah. It just gave me 2, sorry. We got the energy storage module, which is going to be a great way to store energy overnight as the solar things charge. Now, one thing that I definitely still need to get, I just wouldn't feel right going up without, is the old flagpole. Make some more tin while I'm going down, but let's do that. So, as you remember from perhaps last time, canvas is 5 string and 2 sticks per canvas. I think we need... Oh, frequency module. We may need to think about that. Okay. 4 canvas and a steel pole. Okay, so we'll just make this down here. Basically, it's cross shape. And 4 canvas. Okay. Now, I think I'm going to have to make just a teeny little bit more compressed steel. And frankly, I'm going to bring a stack of iron with me. Because we are running a little low on that. Okay. So, let me grab this back out. And I'll let that fill back up. In the meantime, the flag is used in the flag. Oh, that's neat. I didn't realize it would tell me the aspect items from what I'm holding, but apparently it does. Okay, so, um, oh, steel pole, yeah. So it's 3 compressed steel. And I think I already have 1 in here, so I just need 2 more. Okay, and so what I'll do is I will go ahead and make those. Okay, we're officially behind schedule now. That's okay. We're gonna launch tomorrow for sure. Alright, so I think this should be enough. Okay. So we have the compressed steel, and I'm going to recharge these 2 batteries real quick as well. And with the compressed steel, we simply will make a flagpole. And then we will make a flag using all of these materials. Ooh, okay. So I believe I might actually be ready to launch, but to be on the safe side, we're going to go ahead and do the old... I want that. Put that in there. Put that in there. And I guess I'll put that in there as well. Okay. So, what we want to do is we want to do this. Checklist. Pre-launch checklist. Okay, so I need a canvas and a red rose thing. So that is going to be our final thing. And frankly, if you're playing this at home, you're playing along at home, you should probably make this item first as opposed to last. Okay. Okay, and then I'm also just going to make a real quick shovel because I don't have one. Very nice. Okay. So the pre-launch checklist. Very useful item in this mod. And what we're going to want to do is go ahead and read this. And so we have Venus, Mars, hello, Moon. Okay, so I think it's been tracking my progress as I've been going. But basically it's telling me one thing that I haven't done that I need to do if I want to not die is equip my oxygen suit. So let's go ahead and do that. I guess I can keep my armor on, that's nice. Let's see, there we go. Okay, so I think I just, yeah, there we go. That goes there, okay, very nice. Oxygen tank, I can get another oxygen tank if I want. I don't know what these 2 things are. I think that's a jetpack, and I'm not sure what that is. Might be some sort of lighting, or I don't know. But it's probably not necessary. And I could certainly certainly go ahead and equip another air tank if I wanted to. And I do want to. Actually, let me put a stack of aluminum there. Okay. Do I have anything in here? No, I don't. Okay, I think I'm good. Okay, and I've got extra fuel and everything, so... There, I've got 1800 oxygen there. And if I were to look at this now, I think it would... Yeah, I don't know. I need the parachute for the overworld, the oxygen suit for the moon. So that's just kind of a... Ooh, a sanity checker. That's neat. I'll have to look at that later. Okay. So, kind of nervous. But I think I'm ready. The only thing I'm worried about is communications and stuff like that. So there's like a couple things that go along with that. One is, let's see here. Oh, there's a rocket booster. I don't know what that does. I'm kind of worried that I don't have one, but whatever. Telemetry unit. I don't know what that does. I don't know what any of this stuff does. There's these lighting panels that I really would like to use. I can make those up there, though. Airlock I'm going to have to make when I get up there. Oh, that could be useful. I think that's so you don't have to like jump in the ship every time you want to load cargo. There's the oxygen stuff, okay. Well, where are the communication stuff that I'm thinking about here? There's the buggy frequency module. Goes into telemetry unit, communications to launch controller. I think that's how you can send satellites remotely. I don't think I need that. Let's just do this. This could be bad. This could be really bad. Okay, ready? Space. Oh, buddy. That's a pretty cool view, though. Alright, townsfolk, I'll see you later. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Holy crap. We are really high now. Town looks beautiful from way up here, though. It's actually a really interesting way to view your progress on your town. Get nice and high now. Ooh. And there's a little bar on the left side of the screen that controls my... that shows me how far along I am. Sorry. In terms of getting to space, so that's really cool. And now that land has converted to the skybox. A little buggy there, but that's alright. I'm getting pretty high in the sky. And we should be heading right into the space area soon. But that's cool. Okay. So we are now in the space menu here. I want to go to the moon. I mean, how do I go to the moon? Why isn't the moon... Can I exit out of this? No. I think I have to click one of these four things. I don't know why the moon's not available, nor do I thought we could do a space station too. That's the Sun, Mercury, Venus, Earth. I could create a space station. It looks like I do have the materials. Oh, here we go. Moon. That's what I want. So let's yeah, there we go. So let's go ahead and do that. Launch. So that's going to open up the moon dimension for me here, and it's a whole nother dimension. It's like the Twilight Forest, except for it's a little bit more realistic in that sense. Okay, we are approaching. Apparently I just pushed space to slow down. And that slows me quite a bit. I don't know if I can get any slower than this. Okay, nice and slow. Interesting place to land, I guess. Okay, we are on the moon. All right. Little terrified. Let me, oh, I need a frequency module to hear properly. So I'm not going to get any sound because it's the cold of space. I'm a little bit worried about creatures. Moon turf. I want to build a base. And I kind of want to check on my oxygen. So I do have, I've used less than 1/18 of it so far. What is that stuff? Is that, oh, it's footprints. Neat. Yeah, it's my footprints. Okay, so I'm just making a little, probably don't need to be doing this. Why do I have two? Moon turf, moon dirt. Okay. Let me just make a base. So, to make a base, I'm going to go ahead and use our 10 wall blocks. Now, I have to be thoughtful about this. And I don't want to make it too big. But this has to get done. Okay. Boy, it's quiet up here, isn't it? It's eerie. Eerily quiet. So apparently this is the landing site if I just fly directly up straight forward with no rocket movement whatsoever. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and just lay out a basic, I kind of want to do like a semi-circular. In fact, why don't we do a circle generator? Okay, pixel circle generator. Here we go. And let's do, yeah, 9. So we 5, duh, 5, duh, 5. Okay, so that's easy. Is that going to be big enough? Should I try 11? 5, duh, duh, 5, duh, duh, 5, duh, duh, 5, duh, duh. Okay. Can I do, well, show me how to do a sphere. Probably not. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, there's the music coming in. That's nice, I guess. So what I think I'm going to do is basically lock myself in to this kind of a space, which means I'm going to have to get a chest or something and transfer all of my stuff. So let's grab a few things here. And I do have extra oxygen tanks, so I do have plenty of time to make this happen. There's the sun. Beautiful. I just thought of something. I might need to build something else. Okay, so let's put that there. That's good to know that we can just put vanilla objects on the ground like that. Okay. So we do have a chest. Alright. I'm going to start putting my machinery in the chest, as well as my compressed metals and moon turf. Okay. And let's go get some more stuff. Now I'm going to basically try to leave this lander right where it is. I do have the tier 1 rocket. I do have a little extra fuel. And the game recommended I take an extra fuel canister to harvest that fuel, so maybe I can do that. Yes, I can. Nice. So I guess I'm going to leave those there. Okay. And what I really should do is I should get these placed as soon as possible. The problem is I don't have a sealed aluminum wire, do I? Meaning I don't have a way of connecting my electricity through a wall. And I need glass too. I just realized something. So this is going to be typical of me. I need a sealed oxygen sealer, sealable aluminum. I need this. Oh, I just put 2 tin weld blocks. Okay, that's perfect. Okay, so that's going to be my sealable aluminum wire, which is going to go, let's put it here, so we can basically put wire on both sides of it, and then it will go from inside to outside without me having to have an unsealed oxygen environment. Okay, very nice. Display screen. Put these wafers up here for now. Oxygen tank. Fuel can go over here. Energy storage module. My metals can start coming in down here next to their counterparts. Okay, definitely want to keep that. Put the coal in here and the redstone. And you know what I could do is I could certainly put a couple of glowstone torches around. These do work even though it's the middle of space because it is glowstone and not oxygen based. So I'm just putting up a few. Just kind of mark, you know, if the Martian, or it looks like the lunar day is kind of long. So when it turns to nighttime, I kind of just want to have a nice lighted area. Not an issue for now because of the way the lighting is actually done really well in this. I don't I don't think I ever got this far when I played around with this mod before, so definitely want to plant that flag. The jumping is nice. Obviously, you get these big moon jumps. Ooh, there's something off in the distance over there. You see that? That appears to be a moon village. We are definitely going to explore that once they get the frequency modulator. Okay, wool. Probably going to need a lot more wool than what I brought. And I tell you what, let's do another chest for agricultural stuff. Okay, so that's going to be here. And we're just going to put all of our biotic material in there. Yeah, that's all for that. Okay. Almost done getting my stuff out of the module. How am I doing on air? I'm about out of that. Yep, I'm out of that. So I'm over halfway done with my starting air, but I'll just grab another air tank and I'll be okay. I don't even know why I have my Thaumonomicon. Okay, that's everything. Let's go and quickly build something that we can survive in here. So a bunch of charged batteries, which is good. Fuel, 10 canister. 10 wall block. Cobble. Okay, I'm gonna make a second. Come on. Make a second layer of these. Okay. And let me grab a heavy oxygen tank so I can at least continue to breathe. I'll replace this one here. And I'll put that empty one there. I should be good for quite a while now. Okay, so let's take a look at... I wonder if I need a sealable fluid pipe, a buggy seat. Okay. What I really need to do now is glass. Okay, so vacuum glass is just glass with aluminum ingots around it. So let's do some of that. Okay, so I'll just do this. Let's do 2. That's going to give me 10, okay. Well, let's go ahead and make little windows in these positions. And I believe that's going to be a sealed window. Kind of nice because I can jump like 4 blocks high and not have to worry about it. I wonder what would happen in a diagonal. Like on these. Could I do it like on here? What would happen? No, that's not going to work. Well, I mean, it might work. It doesn't look good. I think I did lose that. That's okay. No, I got it back. Okay. Well, I could do something like this. Yeah, let's do that. So what I'll do is I'll just make some more. Probably overdid it on that, but that's okay. And then we'll dome this, oops, we'll shoot this dome off with the 10 blocks to finish, and then maybe I'll put a pretty big skylight as well. Yeah, I think that'll work just fine. Okay. And so what I'm going to do, and I only have a certain amount of these. Do I have 10? Yeah, actually I can make quite a bit more. Let me look up 10 wall. 4 and 1. Okay, so I'll just do this. Make a stack, almost a stack of these. Doing pretty well, so I think that'll be enough to finish this shelter. So I'm just going to do 3 up completely, then I'm going to start doming it off. And basically what that means is... worry about this one here. It doesn't look like it's sealed, you see. And so I'm going to go ahead and delete these. At some point I envision creating a second dome, so I'll probably need these materials anyway. I don't know if you can even hear that at all. I can barely hear that sound breaking of the glass breaking. Okay, so there is our 3rd level, and then I think what I will do is a 4th and final level. That'll give me plenty of room to work with, and will allow me to start the curvature here. Nice big windows too. I could easily replace those bottom ones as well. What I'd like is for one to go there. Okay, so that's kind of how we're going to curve this thing. There's the Earth. We might get an eclipse here. Checking my oxygen levels. We're doing pretty good still, actually. And we'll put one there. And finally one there. Okay. And with that curvature there, obviously we'll put that there. This may not look quite 100% dome-like, but it's going to be close. And be a little bit more of a eccentric dome. I'm going to kind of freehand this now. So now I've got all of the windows sealed up exactly how I want them. I'm going to make a little pedestal to jump from here. So now what I just got to do is this kind of stuff. And frankly, I'll have to go down and harvest some of those that I'm not, like this one I'm going to take out. And I'll leave the one on top, of course. Okay, so we're getting close to the shape that I want. More music, very lovely. I wonder if I need to seal the ground. That is a question I probably should have thought about. Might have, should maybe potentially opted to go smaller here. Probably gonna need more 10 blocks. No, actually, I think I'll be okay. I'll just make a big old skylight at this point. Yeah, I think I'll be okay. This definitely sounds very lunar, this music. Okay, so we've got 8 left. Okay. And I can use those two if I need to. You'll be okay. I liked that track. That was cute. Okay, 4. Okay. Can't quite make it out, can I? I'll tell you what, I'll just do this for now. Which means I can get rid of these. Okay. So I will make those the last 2 blocks I put in place. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just stick a cobblestone here. Oh, I didn't need to do that. Okay. And I'll just, oops, just do that. And that. Okay. So that should give me 6 left. And then I can make this whole thing a skylight, basically. I'll just seal this up and make it a little bit more rectangular, but basically this is all going to be skylight. Can I get it to go horizontal? No, I can't. Okay. I will have to figure that out. Still plenty of time on the oxygen. I am glad we took as much as we did. I think that's all the glass. Okay, there we go. Well, I really wish I could make this into a horizontal glass. I'm not sure that I can. So if that's the case, then we need to start thinking about getting more compressed tin. So in order to do that, here I'm going to seal this up. Let me see if there's any other transparent looking blocks. Not really. You can make vacuum glass with tin as well. I might just have to settle for a solid roof for now. I think that's just what it's going to have to be. Okay, so in order to do this, let's start the process of... and actually, I'm going to open up another door. How about here? Oh, you know what I could do is I could just salvage these. Put the glass in here for now. Where'd I put the glass? Oh, here, okay, sorry. Okay, so I could save a couple of blocks by just doing that. And that might be enough to get me close to having a ceiling. Very close to completing this, and that'll give us 9, 10. Probably 9. Because I gotta have 2 for that little thing. So 9 extra blocks, which is very close. That's 9. So I need 12 more. Okay. So let's go ahead. Let me store these building materials there. I mean, I could try with the vacuum glass and see if it says it's sealed, even if it doesn't look sealed. Oh, let's put the flag down before we forget. Not a lot of interesting landmarks in my area, but it's so barren. It's so weird. This is really cool. And there's a mountain, and there's another moon village over in that direction, it looks like. So we've got one over there and one over back in that direction. But I think I am going to go ahead and plant the flag right on this little guy here. Nice. Okay. Well, it's too bad it's such a plain design. I'll put a couple torches around it. Definitely not taking damage from these otherwise potentially harmful falls. And it is only midday, so yeah, the days do last quite a bit longer here. I'm just trying to get a nice perimeter around my shelter. Should probably put one on top. I really feel like I'm finally in a tough survival situation. Okay, so that's going to be good for now. I'll save one for inside as well. And if obviously if I need these for like crafting, I'll just come out and grab them. Okay, so let's start putting machines up. Start with the advanced solar collectors. I think these should go on the roof. Basically, they should go on the roof, and then I should try to get them connected to the interior wiring there. Okay, so not the not the largest number of wires, but we'll make do. Try to get this plug so that's better. Yeah, that's fine. They're symmetrical, if not the most efficient design. Okay, and then this one, similarly. Okay, so those are connected in a symmetrical fashion. We now have power inside, and that's awesome. Put that there because it's going to be very useful. Okay, so we have power inside here. Now what we need to do is get some machines up and running. So the first thing I think is the electric compressor, because I need it for tin. So let's get that going. Okay, so we're getting a charge here, that's good. And then we'll grab some tin. Boy, I ended up with less tin than I had thought. A lot more copper. Oh wait, no, that's tin there. Yeah, a lot more copper than I probably need. Same with bronze. Alright. So, let me grab a battery. I should probably put the batteries in the solar cells. Yeah, let's do that real quick. I'll get a couple of these. And this will just enhance the ability to store some of that energy that they create. Frankly, I should put the energy storage module in my system as well, which is basically a big battery. Excellent. Is it going to start storing energy? I don't know. Maybe I don't know how that works. But anyway, we need to start thinking about oxygen now. Yeah, it doesn't appear to be doing anything. I'll have to figure out how to work this later. I'll put that in the system later. It's not important right now. Okay, oxygen. So what we need to do is first try to get a seal. So I'm going to try to make a few more of these. I need 12. I'm going to save the rest of this because I don't know what I'm going to need. And then I'll just do this. Okay. Oh, and I need 2 more. Here they are. Okay, can I get a seal? Let's see if that is a seal. Oxygen detector. Could have sworn I made an oxygen detector. Well, I guess I didn't, or if I did, I put it somewhere. It doesn't appear to be in there. Infinite water. Definitely want that. Okay, so I guess what I will do is I will attempt to plug in a oxygen collector. Let's put the oxygen right here. Oxygen collector and an oxygen bubble distributor. Or should I do an oxygen sealer? And I can put the display screen somewhere, so that might tell me some information that I'd like. Put it there. That's the Earth. This is the moon. Okay. Well, that's just basic stuff. We better grab our other big oxygen tank. Okay, so we're good there now, and we will die if we don't figure this out real quick. So let's get this figured out. Let me grab. I need a little bit more aluminum wire. I start out with just 6. Okay. Okay. So it needs leaf blocks. Okay, that's what I thought. So I think what you do, you should place leaf blocks in the vicinity of this thing. And let me just look that up to be sure. Let's see here. Oxygen collector. Okay. So for this, and I just looked it up here, I've got it made already, so 20 air points per second from every 14 leaf blocks. Place down the oxygen collector near some leaves and give it power. The more leaves surrounding the collector, the more oxygen it will collect. Alternatively, you can place it near growing wheat. I guess I need to get growing wheat. Up to 5 blocks away, okay. So, yeah, because I need around 115 leaves. I don't think I brought that many. Well, I think what I should do is I should actually plant some stuff. Oops. Okay, so what I'm going to basically do is get some dirt growing here. And this can be part of where my wheat farm is. Wish this were like tilted differently. Actually, I think I can tilt it differently. I might need to seal this whole thing too, just FYI. So what I'll do is I will let me pull my chat back up here. Hold on. Oops. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so what I will do is I will go ahead and put some dirt. I didn't bring a hoe, I'll have to make one. And actually, let me grab the wrench. I got the wrench, okay. Can I change this? Yes, I can. Can you go on top, please? Whatever. What I'd like is for the power to basically just come right from the top. And I guess I have to have an exit for that thing as well. I guess I can make this wheat field bigger, in theory. Oh yeah, I could go ahead and put water down underneath that machine. Okay, so this will be a good experiment to see if this actually works. If it doesn't, then we may be in some real trouble. I should make an infinity water source before I forget. Okay, so that's good there. Is this gonna freeze? Apparently not. Okay, and then I will simply place this right here. And good. I will finish that process in a little bit, but let's make a hoe and get this planted. Okay. So with that, okay, let's plant all this. I guess I have to leave that one for now. Oops, that's gonna be... I have to leave this... Hold on. Okay, so this is gonna be the power. And let's plant this one. Actually, that one doesn't work either. So that's gotta be the fluid pipes. Will come out from there. Okay, I've got the fluid pipes. I guess I could put it on... If I'm going to do the oxygen distributor, it should probably be right there, right? Oxygen sealer or oxygen collector. That's... Oh, that's the distributor. Okay, sorry. Give me 1 second here. I want the collector here. Okay, perfect. Oops. I already lost a leaf. That's always a good sign. Okay, put that back and get the dirt back there. Okay, and let's get this planted. Perfect. That's fine. So we are producing oxygen, slowly but surely, I think. Or maybe it was based on that leaf that was there. Either way, I'm just gonna put a bunch of leaves up here. And that should be fine for now. Okay. That is definitely producing oxygen, and now all we need to do is get our distributor, or our sealer. I think the sealer is maybe the better way to go. I think the oxygen distributor bubble thing might work outside. Let's try the sealer first and see if this creates oxygen. Checking seal. Okay, it is checking the seal. Check pending. It is sealed. So it is storing up a bunch of oxygen. It's slowly releasing some of it. Okay, so how do I do an oxygen detector? How did I not make this? Could have sworn I did. I guess I didn't. Okay, so I need 6, 10. I actually have the materials to make this pretty easily here. Actually, let me use up these blue ones. I hate these blue ones. Okay, so we do have enough now. And we seem to be doing well on power, so that's a good sign. Okay, so I think I'm probably, not gonna die just yet, so that's great. Let me just use these up real quick. I feel good about not dying. That's a good step forward. Need to get some compressed iron going here. Okay, so I'll get that going. Oxygen detector. Need another vent. 3 more iron. 3 steel. Do I have any steel? No, I think I used it. And 2 redstone and aluminum. Do I have aluminum? I'm sure I do. Yes. 2 redstone. Need a decent amount of that iron. Oxygen sealer. Not enough. Area is too big. I probably need to plant more stuff. I don't have any bones. Can I do like carrots? Will that count? Not sure if that's going to count. If I had to diagnose the situation, it seems that it's struggling to create enough air to keep up with the space that's sealed here. Let's see if that works, because that's 1, 2, 3, 4. That should all be within range. Could probably go out, one more. Okay, let's leave it at that. Okay, it seems to be happier now. I think. Okay, let's check this. Is it because it's not getting enough power? No, it all has enough power. Okay, then I'll put some of these in here, and we'll start getting some steel. I will have to make an airlock if I ever want to leave this place. Curious if I took my mask off, if I would start taking damage. I'm not taking damage. My oxygen tanks are stopped in their tracks. I should probably put an oxygen compressor here so I can refill my oxygen tank so I can go exploring. But this feels good. This feels like maybe I'm not going to die. I actually have food. I think an oxygen sealer does one room, an oxygen bubble generator does as many rooms as you can connect to it that it'll work for. Okay, so oxygen storage module. Let's do that. Let's try to put that somewhere. If I put it there, then I can just Oh, it doesn't need energy. Okay. So actually, I tell you what, I'm going to put the oxygen detector here. No, I'm going to put the oxygen compressor there because it needs power. Yep, that's good. And then I'll put the oxygen storage module here, and I'll link that up with the pipe network. With these, okay. I wonder if you could just do this with cobblestone. Not really sure, but try it out. Okay, in the meantime, let's do the... I guess I should put a coal generator in just to be on the safe side for my power. So put it there. And I'll connect it up. So that'll give me a backup source of power. Connect that up, by the way, so that I can use that if I need to. Could have sworn I heard something. I don't see anything. And it doesn't appear to be enough oxygen to really get down here very well, but this is all stored, so I could refill my oxygen tanks now. Yeah, I don't think it needs power. Okay, so I can fill that up. I might as well do that while I'm thinking about it. Okay, so that is excellent. Now, the only thing I really want to continue... Well, I want to finish that oxygen detector. So let's do that. Okay, so oxygen detector. So I'll get a basic wafer. And is that? And I think it was this. Yes, okay. So I can put that, like, here, basically. How does this connect? Cannot see. What is that? Maybe it just works without a connection. It's red. I don't like that. Okay, that tank is full. I mean, I seem to be producing plenty of oxygen, so... Alright, tell you what, I'm going to put all my equipment in here for now. I'll definitely be putting it back on before I go exploring, but I think we're good. What if I put this... Oh, you know what? Hold on. There we go. I think that was the problem. Yep. That was definitely the problem. Okay, now we're storing oxygen internally using this thing too. So we're actually producing quite a lot of oxygen. I don't know why that's red. I feel like that should be green. But I can't interact with it, so I don't know. Okay, so at some point I need to start thinking about an airlock. So let's start looking at that. I'm using up so little, not very much food at all. Um, Airlock. That's neat. I really want to play around with some of these things. Um, Emergency post. Neat. Okay, let's see here. Do telemetry unit at some point. I want to get some cheese ore for sure. Probably want to do lighting panels at some point as well. Electric arc furnace. Energy storage cluster. Okay, so I think maybe that's what I can do with my energy. So I think the issue with the energy storage module was similar to what it was with the with that other thing, in that I didn't have the right input in the right place. So that's green. I want the green one to be facing this wire. There we go. So now we're storing energy. That's great. That's like a big battery. Okay. So I want to make an airlock like over here probably. So to do the airlock, cargo emitter. I don't even know what half of this stuff is. Airlock. Oh, I could do dehydrated food. That's neat. Well, let me try to find I'm just pulling up my apparently I can grow trees outside. That's weird. I mean, for now I could just break the blocks and leave and come back. Now that I have a way to charge up everything, but hmm. Well, let's see here. I do want to check out the Moon Village before I end the episode here. Galactic Craft Airlock. I'm just gonna Google it here. Okay, so what we need are airlock frame, airlock controller. And I need at least 8 airlock frames, it looks like. So, airlock controller, airlock frame. Okay, I don't know why that didn't come up. So I need a couple of oxygen concentrators. Compressed meteoric iron. I need meteoric iron. Okay, so I gotta go find a meteor before I can actually do this. Carrots are ready, so that's great. I could probably expand the farm a little bit if I want to, but let me just start putting those in there. Might want to... Ooh, I don't remember where the original um, infinity water source was. Better be careful here. I think it was right in these four. Let me put this in so I can start growing grass. Yeah, I think that's right. Perfect. Okay. So I can actually farm all of this space now too. And where did that torch go? Glowstone torch, where'd you go? Well, where did the glowstone torch go? There it is. Okay. So let's see. 1, 2, 3. Right here. That's the middle. I guess I should probably go ahead and... I'll let all this turn into grass over there. But I'll farm the rest of that. Put some potatoes down. I'm not sure if it derives the same oxygen from other types of crops, so we'll see about that. But that's just to kind of keep me fed. Let's make a furnace, because I know that I haven't really paid attention to that yet. But I'm going to need that eventually, so let's make that. And then I think if I'm going to have a door, it's got to be right there. So here's what we're going to do. Let's get these all charged up. Can I do it in here now? Apparently not. Oxygen canister. It would have to be. This is oxygen tank, okay. So I could put a canister there, by the way. It's like a oxygen battery, basically. But I don't have any, so I'm not going to use it for now. Okay, so those are our 2 light ones, and that one. I'll let that fill up while I'm gone. And I think I'll just keep that as an extra, and I will grab those 3 things. And I will put these on. I don't really need the parachute, but put those on. This is like my emergency tank. This is my main tank. I will have to make a jetpack at some point. Oh, I screwed up the potatoes already. That's alright. I'll just let that be screwed up. Okay. Oh, I need the frequency modulator. So I can hear. I think I want this before I go. So iron, aluminum, and a redstone repeater. I can do that. I think. I thought I had redstone torches. Okay. And yeah. 10. Let me throw some iron in there. Okay, so again, I need iron, iron, aluminum, basic wafer. Got the basic wafer there. The aluminum there. I mean, I have plenty of compressed aluminum for whatever reason. Yeah, I just need the 2 iron, so well, I'll just grab this real quick. Okay. So, if I remember correctly now, I better double check. Okay, and I need 2 redstone. A little bit unusual to use the actual iron in a recipe. Okay, there we go. What the hell was that? What the hell just happened? I mean, I'm glad I'm wearing my stuff. But that was not good. Was that a creeper? It was a meteor. I just got hit by a meteor. That sucks, and is also kind of cool, but mostly sucks. Well, now we can make that airlock. I probably need to start thinking about that. Okay, so what happened there was the meteor came down. Now it did damage my facility here, but my tin blocks seem to be okay. Let's see what the damage was. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those windows. And I guess I just put that there. Yeah, that's a 9 by 9. So I guess I did lose one tin block and two or three window blocks. I thought that was like a creeper. It's amazing that the second I got my frequency modulator. Can I put that on here? Yes, I can. Nice. I thought that was the jetpack slot. I was like, I want a jetpack. Okay, so I think I did lose one tin block and then 6 window blocks. So let's repair that damage before we leave. So let's go ahead and just make extra 10 blocks because I'm probably going to need them at this point. I actually recovered 3 of those windows. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. I can always make more stone. More worried about the tin than I am the stone. And same with glass. A little bit worried about the glass. Okay. So I'll put this there. And then I'll get that window repaired. Okay, and then the window. Okay, we should be okay. There we go. And we're running low again well, we have no glowstone, so that's one thing, but I was going to say we're running low on something. I can't remember. Put that in there for now. Let me try to plant a tree outside. I'm curious how that's going to go. Okay, so again, the plan is to simply... That's fine, close enough. To simply break those. Let me grab a backup tank just in case. And put those back. Okay. Put the dirt here, and I'm going to try to place a tree here. And apparently that's going to grow, because that's... Why not? It is getting dark, but let me see. I'm so curious. I've never played this mod really to this point in the game, which is kind of silly because this is the whole point. But oh, there's another meteor up at the top of that ridge. I'm gonna grab that because I need the meteoric iron for my airlock. I want to pop my head in here and see what's in here. Okay, these are space skeletons. Just curious what kind of loot they drop. Not very good loot. Not hardly any loot at all. There's tin ore. That's extremely important. So that's space tin. That's good. And space copper. Also good to know. And I'm pretty sure that if I try put a torch down, yeah, it just goes right out. So I can't do torches. So hopefully there's a way of getting glowstone. Never thought I'd be so happy to see this much tin. Is that a space enderman? I think I hear a space enderman. Hope there's space iron too, because I could use some. I don't know if you can really see this very well, but it's pretty dark. Kind of makes exploring a little easier though, because you can just jump. I'm gonna have to get out of here. It's just too dark and it's going down too deep, and I got the taste of what I was looking for. I know you can't see hardly at all. I apologize. Okay, now that you can see the cave coming up here. Let me just check out over here real quick. Is it space gold? Oh, cheese ore. Okay. Is that a food? Can I eat that? Cheese curd. I bet I can eat that. That's a nice little Minecraftism that they included. Okay, so I can use journey map to find my way back here, so I'm not too worried about that. Let's grab this meteor. Looks like it did some damage up here. But I'm basically just going to head over to this village now. You really get some good traveling height. I wonder if there is a fall damage issue. I mean, the parachute might actually kick in if that was an issue. Probably should have brought some string to make canvas. Let's see what this village has to offer, though. There is the space tree. Probably just gonna play for a few more minutes, guys. That always freaks me out. Probably need to, if I'm gonna build a big. Ooh, what was that? Oh, it just was too hot, I guess. If I'm gonna build a proper space colony, I probably need to. They've got 10 wall blocks. Ooh, and a couple of torches. I'm not sure why those are lying on the ground. Looks like they go over those windows, but. And they do trade. They have lunar sapphires for trade. And they'll give me space gear. That's cool. Can always trade for a parachute or freeze-dried food. Looks like they're similar trades. In fact, they all look to be identical. And apparently they don't have a door. They just have windows. That's fine. Earth crops, which is so believable. Just growing wheat out here in the middle of the vacuum, no problem. So, you know, and then they do have trees. So if I needed more trees, I could just come up here and get the trees. There is wool on those things. And somehow there's water. I don't even know what that's from, but it's weird. It's like a glitch. I mean, normally you would be like, the water would be sublimating and you would be freezing. Never mind, I'm just not going to worry about it. Okay, so this is like a tree farm. This is like a villager tree farm. Except for they have water. I don't know why they have water. I can get dehydrated carrots. Basic wafer. I could get... Oh, I have to do a tier 2 rocket if I want to advance to some other destination. Yeah, these trees are growing nicely. So yeah, I mean, it's kind of cool. It's just weird. And I could use the 10 blocks if I really got desperate. But that's basically all I wanted to see up here. Oh, I do have an oxygen tank indicator in my upper right there. That's kind of cool. So my landing zone was here, I think. My flag is like, well, yeah. Right, here's my shelter, my landing zone, my flag. So I'm gonna go up here and kind of circle back. Because I think I saw possibly another village in the distance, although the villages aren't really that amazing. I'm not blown away by them. I might just go back to my base and dig a mine. Yeah, there's definitely a village over here. Let's see if it's any different or if it's more of the same. You really do make pretty good time traveling around. And I know they have a buggy, and so we might try to make that. Grab some of that tin on the way. I want to see if these guys drop loot. Kind of hard to fight. Okay, I did get a bone on that one, so it might just be standard loot. Yeah, it might just be like regular vanilla loot. What I would like is glowstone. Like what I want to check out is actually no, I think I just have to bring it. I mean, either that or it's like going to be... I can find it somewhere, but... Like, I can't use the cheese, like... For example. Cheese ore. Yeah, it's just... I don't think there's a way to manufacture glowstone out of things. I think I just have to bring it each time I come. Well, let's go check out this village. It's going to be nighttime soon. I'm curious how that's going to affect things when the time comes. And I'm also curious what's down below. And I really would like to find a moon dungeon. That's the one of my main curiosities at this point. Okay, so we do have more crops here. Potatoes, wheat, carrots. We have a well this time with the 10 blocks making up the well. That's nice. Appears to be the same trade system here. Guess I could do like a tin ingot to trade. Or copper. Well, anyway, those trades are kind of nice, I guess. You know, sort of. Nobody lives there. I did borrow 2 of their torches from the other village. Maybe I should just borrow a few torches. Yeah, that gives me at least some ability to see while I'm caving if I do cave. I'm not sure if there's like if the zombies go for these villagers as aggressively as in the overworld. Interestingly enough, the tree selection is limited to the 3 basic first Minecraft trees here. So no jungle, no is this just glass? It's just Minecraft glass. I don't know if that counts as sealed or not. Alright, well. Pretty much, let's head back. And I guess, you know, maybe I'll start out here next time, but maybe I'll also do some off-camera work. I think the main thing now is to find a moon dungeon, see what that's all about, and then to start working on a launch pad to get the rocket back to Earth. This appears to be a pretty big chasm here. I could make a custom recipe, by the way. I could do like a regular torch plus a cheese curd equals a glowstone torch. Except for I'm not sure that there's cheese ore on any other planet. Hmm. I could, if I did shaders, it would light it up for me when I held the glowstone torch, which would be a progress. Yeah, let me get out of here. There's nothing here. Just go back to base. Yeah, I'm not so impressed with these caves. I mean, it must be like what Minecraft was like early on. It's a beautiful night sky, though. My shelter looks fairly reasonable. Okay, so let's go ahead and break back in here. I do have moon rock. I'm not sure if that does anything for me, but let me see. Let me just try a few things. So let's grab some coal here. And I'm very curious about meteoric iron, which I need for my airlock. So let's get some of that cooking. How are we doing on oxygen? We're doing fine. Pull that off real quick. Okay, I'll put this on. Even though I don't need it, I'm going to put it on just to have. And yeah, I'm going to have to think about a launch pad and stuff like that. But I tell you what, I think that is going to do it for this episode. I might explore around and dig some, get some more ore. I think next time we'll basically spend the time trying to fly back to Earth. So, and then maybe do some Thaumcraft. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. We'll see you next time on Modern Minecraft.